Yo, what up you guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to a brand new video. I know I sound a little different. I got like this like weird like strep throat or something. But anyways, you guys, we're in the Camaro. We're gonna be making our way to what is the park called? What is it called?
Like Big Tree.
Oh yeah, Calavera's Big Tree here in Northern California. And the reason for that is it's gonna be Shadow's, as well as mine, as well as my family, Samar's first time to the snow. So we're excited, we're stoked. Let's go ahead and get that experience over with, and let's go film some content, you guys. Yo, you guys, the snow is treating us really nice. Guys, so what I didn't think would happen is what is happening right now. We got stuck. What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, as you guys can see, I'm in my daily driver. And when I mean daily driver, I mean the most amazing daily driver that I've ever owned. And the reason for that is because it is very comfortable. But I just wanted to catch you guys back up for those of you who actually follow the channel. I know that I've been missing for a long time and it's always the same story. Always the same story. I understand. However, so many things have gone wrong, I should say. So many things have happened. And I just wanted to catch you guys back up, give you guys a friendly reminder that, you know, no matter how things get, you guys can always bounce back. Now, with that being said, I do want to say that we are back in action. I have found a new job and it's taking a little too much time out of my normal life, I should say, but we can make things better. So, with that being said, I want to speak about the only car left in the channel. As you guys know, I sold the Mustang and I still have my Camaro. And since I do have that car, I am still going to be making content with it. And I actually have quite a lot. It's just you guys are not going to be seeing any sort of content with me in the car and going out to events. It's more going to be fixing the car. It has a lot of things that I have to do to it, starting with the E85 kit. It's going to be a Mishimoto oil catch can, which we are going to install in this video. And it's also going to be suspension work. I have to take off the exhaust, put it back together because it has an exhaust leak and I need to find out where it's coming from. Although I do have an idea for it, I still want to make sure that everything gets done properly. I have a brand new diffuser that's currently getting fixed. It's a carbon one, but I'm not going to obviously have it exposed to carbon anymore since it is getting fixed. So there's a lot of things that are going to be happening in the future. And oh, by the way, I also have to fix my wing. Silly me broke it. I went out to the snow, we got stuck, but that's gonna be a separate video. I'll show you guys a clip though of the whole incident, and hopefully you guys can get a better idea of what I mean. And yeah, you guys, I am beyond stoked. I feel very excited for what's to come. The car has so many things that I have to do to it. I wanted to wrap it, but you know, unfortunately, I guess right now is still not the time for me to do so. I also ordered a brand new subwoofer for it. Should be a pretty fun video, but for today, we're gonna really focus on the whole installing the Mishimoto, I forget how it's called, but I'll show you guys the whole kit. Mishimoto. It's Mishimoto oil catch can. There you go. Now we're gonna go pick up some wings because we're feeling a little hungry. I haven't ate all day. Earlier this morning I took the car out and just drove it a little bit, And by car, I mean Camaro, not the Honda. The Honda's a fun car to drive, but the Camaro's even funner. Although that is not a word, but it's still a lot more fun to drive than this thing. So we took that out in the morning with my lady, and we just had some fun. So right now we're actually gonna go pick up food, or I am, and then I'm gonna eat, and then we'll get started on installing the catch can. It should be pretty simple. I looked at Lethal Garage's video, and I mean he makes it seem simple. I'm hoping to God that it goes like that for me as well. Next video, I'm either gonna be fixing that exhaust that I told you about, or I'm gonna be installing the E85 kit finally, because I need to get back on my grind. I have not been able to film a lot of content, which I want to do. So stay tuned, you guys. When I see you guys back, we're probably gonna be either at home or we're gonna be in the Camaro. We'll see. And we are back. We got this thing here. We're gonna go ahead and open it. Gonna go ahead and pop the hood. We gotta take a look at that engine bay. Alright. So I'm gonna try and do this one-handed. Oh yeah, there she is. So again, you guys, we're gonna be doing a little bit of modifications. We're gonna be installing the Mishimoto oil catch can, and I've heard that it's very simple to do so. But I'm gonna just be reviewing Lethal Garage's video and trying to give you guys the best visual I'm gonna try and give you guys the best visual representation of what I've learned from that video. So let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna get some light under here, and we're gonna get on with doing all of this. Alright people, so this is gonna be the kit for the Mishimoto, yeah, there you go, oil catch can. So that's gonna be the bracket right there, a couple screws for the can, and we have the fittings here, as well as some hosing here. So all of this right here, it's actually gonna go on this side of the vehicle, right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. So it's gonna go around all of this area right here, and it's probably gonna attach to one of these right there. So again, I'm gonna give you guys a quick recap of how to do all of this, show you guys how to do it, and hopefully it all goes well. So let's get on started with this, and wish me luck, because I have absolutely no clue what I'm doing with this, but I'm gonna try my best to show you guys what I know and how to do it. So let's go. Alright you guys, so the first step to do this, you want to take this little part off right here, and just an FYI, you push these right here really hard. Let me see if I can zoom into that. Come on, focus, there you go. Focus, out of focus right there. You guys want to push this right here really hard, and that's going to allow you to just pull it. Once you do push it, just pull it, and it should be coming out. And those go, there's one here, one of the ends go here, and the other end is that one over there, down there. So it's literally this like C thingy right here, and that went in the engine like so. Now you guys are going to replace these with the ones provided by Mishimoto, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that right now. Alright guys, the next step in my opinion is going to be putting these fittings on the catch can, and both of these fit on each side, so it doesn't really matter which one you put it where. Just make sure that they're very nice and tight, just like that. And then you just want to make sure again that you tighten these nice and tight, so they don't have to be really tight to the point where you strip them, but you do want to ensure that this thing is nice and tight, just to ensure that no oil passes by, just like so. Alright guys, so the can is actually going to sit around this area here, so something like this. And one thing that in my opinion Lethal doesn't really explain is where the hoses are actually going to end up. And I saw from his video that this one right here, this is going to go to the output. So on the catch can it's labeled out, and this side here would go to the top fitting. For example, it would go just like, I'm gonna put it under here, and this would go up here. See that real quick? So it would go to the top fitting, which is again that one up there, not that one down there. That one's the input. This one right here is gonna be the output, and then if we follow the hose, it's gonna go right here and end up right here, right next to the can once it's already set up. And I'll show you guys how it looks once it's all finished. Okay, you guys, so I just installed the bracket, and it goes on the supporting tower brace here. And this is how your bracket's supposed to look. It goes on those. Now, I left this one off because I do have the tower brace, and I'm going to end up putting it on, so I'll see how that works. But the can should basically look like so, just like that. And there's a couple of bolts that go on the top, and I'll show you guys once everything is done. I just got to set it up first and make sure that I have it all under control before I show you guys. Guys, just a quick example of how all of this is going to be held on. So we get our flathead and just secure it on there, and then this line over here, this one is going to go like this. Or we'll run it probably on the inside as well. I just don't want to get in direct contact with the head. So I want to see how I rerun this. Probably the outside here. I mean, at the end of the day, one of them is going to have direct contact with one of the heads. Shouldn't be too much of a big deal, but you know, for a person who's not really all that educated with how the cars work, I tend to get a little worried, but should be fine. And this one's gonna go in here, like so. I'll show you this. So this one's gonna slide in here. You want to make sure that it goes all the way in. Sounds wrong, but you want to make sure that it goes all the way in, and you want to make sure that you guys secure this properly, like that. Show you guys again once it's all done. You want to hear a good click over here. There you go. That's in. Perfect. Whew. And that's how it looks. I have to tighten everything up. I'll put the bracket back on. It's kind of sad how it's actually going to be blocked by the tower brace, but I mean, it's better to know that I have it than to see it at the end of the day, because it is going to be beneficial towards my car, and that's exactly what I want. And I know I've taken a long time to install all of these things, but you know, I don't really run the car that hard, so it should be fine. And it should be beneficial for the car aging as well. So when it's all tight, I'll get you guys another clip. Alright, you guys, so now it is all complete. It is all done. I got these hoses here on the fittings, very nice and tight. Everything's pretty locked down. And over here also, I don't know if you guys can see that. They're both on perfectly fine. So as you guys can see, if I give it a nice little pull, it's not going to come off. It actually shakes the whole car. I mean, look at that. Yeah, I don't think you guys can see it, but in person, I can move the whole car just by pulling on this. That's how tight they are. So that means it's a green light and everything's installed perfectly. I believe after that, you guys are pretty much done with the install. I am going to make a video revolving the whole EA5 kit, but that's going to be for another episode. So stay tuned, you guys. I hope you guys liked this little demo as far as installing that little catch can. It is not a performance mod to the point where you're going to gain horsepower, but you're definitely going to keep your engine a lot healthier and safer, if that's a word. Is safer a word? Yes, it is. All right, so you guys are going to keep your engine pretty safe. So that's all that matters. As long as all of that is good to go, you guys are also good to go.